Hi, this is a video on Ulanzi L1 waterproof versatile light. Now this light is similar to the Lume Cube but it is cheaper than the Lume Cube. Now this light is roughly an inch by an inch by an inch, so it's a perfect cube. Now I paid for this on eBay. I'll try and get it in focus. There it is. $17.99. Now there's two packages of this which you can get. You can get the package with the different types of coloured filters, or this package which I've got now without the filters. So I bought the one without the filters. If you want the filters, you're paying an extra £2-3 more, but I didn't. For what I need it for, I really did not need the filters. So let's quickly go around the packaging before I open it to show you what it's like. Obviously you got the Ulanzi branding here, the name of the product, a quick description to say it's a waterproof versatile light, a picture of the light cube itself. It is an IP67 rating, so to say that it is waterproof. On the back here, same again, L1 waterproof versatile light. And then we've got here what it says about the Ulanzi light, that it's used for photography, video, underwater, bike, camping, drone, safety and fun, and provides professional quality lighting, etc. Now it's completely waterproof to a depth of 33 feet or 10 meters out the box, no housing needed. And then on the other side we have the L1, a picture of a micro USB port, because it takes micro USB. Pity not USB-C, it's micro USB. And once again it says here waterproof USB port. So the port is waterproof. So we'll open it up and take it out of the box. Now that is the cube, and in the box here we have a couple of items, and the items are, I'll spread them out for you. Right, the items are, we have a instruction booklet. Now because this has come directly from Ulanzi in China, the booklet is in Japanese. The booklet, in Japanese. Sorry about that. The booklet is in Chinese itself, but if you've got Google Translate app on your phone, you can actually use your phone's camera in Google Translate and hover it over the Chinese writing, and it converts it to English. So it wasn't too bad. So as I said, you can use Google Translate on your mobile phone and it will translate it in English. So that wasn't a headache to me or an annoyance, because Google Translate is there, so it didn't matter. This wasn't in English. Next we have a small lanyard. Now it's alright, but if you've got hands like mine, which are medium-sized hands, it's a bit of a squeeze to put this on. So this lanyard really is, it's so-so. Smaller hands, no problem, but medium-sized hands to large hands, forget about this lanyard. We have a very small flat micro USB to USB charging cable. And last, which is the important bit, we have a cold shoe mount with a 1/4 inch thread on there, and it is on a ball socket here. As you can see, I'll try and wheel it around. It's on a ball socket, and that's to mount your camera. Now the camera itself has, on the camera itself, that is the on, off and level switch. It has 3 levels on this light. The back here we have a picture of I'll try to bring it closer to get it in focus, but since I'm new to this camera I'll try my best. But what we got here is, there it is, what we got here is a battery light, the USB port which is waterproof, and an IP67 description here, and Ulanzi. Now this I thought initially was a smiley face, but my son has told me that it's not a smiley face. What it is, it's a magnet. Now normally when people do a description of a magnet or a logo of a magnet or a graphic of a magnet, they normally leave it that way to say that it's a magnet. Not that way. They normally say it's that way. But it is a magnet, so this is magnetized on the back. I don't think, even though they said it's used for drones, because it's got the magnet on there, I really think to me it's not suitable for a drone, because it can mess up the coordinates of a drone. I'm not quite into drones, but I know that looking at other YouTubers, things that are magnetized to a drone doesn't operate the drone too well. On the bottom there's a 1/4 inch thread, and on the side here we have a hole for the lanyard, or any particular lanyard you want to put on there. Now I'll switch it on. Now that's the first level of light. That's the second. That's the third. And I'll see if it has got a fourth. And that's the fourth. Sorry, so it's got 4 levels. I'm very sorry about that. There's 4 levels. And this is the off. Now, sorry about that. My camera is adjusting to the light of that, what's coming on. So that's the cube. Now this particularly, the cold shoe mount screws into here. Now you don't have to use this particular cold shoe mount. You can use your own cold shoe mount if you want. Now I find a disadvantage with this cold shoe mount is because it's on a ball head, you can only screw it to a certain tightness, and if you want to make an adjustment, as you adjust, as you can see, it loosens the camera, so your adjustment has to be in line with the tightening of this ball joint. Now what I'll do is I'll put this this light on the side of my Osmo pockets, because that's what I originally bought it for, and I bought this cold shoe mount for it, and I'll leave up in the description up here for this cold shoe mount. And I'll slide that on there, and that simply, try and get that in there, it simply fits onto there. Now that's that onto the cold shoe mount of the Osmo Pocket. As you can see, I can turn the light, but bear it in mind, as I said, you've got to turn it in one direction, because if you turn it into the other direction on this particular mount that it comes with, it will loosen up. And that's how it is on the Osmo Pocket. Now the mount itself has a 1/4 inch thread on there as well. But personally, I would not use this mount. It's a good mount that comes with it, but because of the ball joint, as I said, you have to as you tighten it in a clockwise direction, you got to make sure that you turn the camera in an anti-clockwise direction if you want to point it in any direction that you want. It has to be in a anti-clockwise turn, as you can see. So because if you turn it clockwise, it just loosens up. So that is my video of the Ulanzi L1 light. It takes, by the way, to charge this light, to fully charge it, after its initial charge, because I left it for overnight to charge, but after its initial charge, about an hour to charge it fully. About an hour will give it a full use out of it. They do claim that you get up to 80 minutes on continuous if the light was on continuously, about 80 minutes you'll get out of it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you like, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you've got one of these and what you think, to let us all know. Thanks for watching.